right, babe. This place looks familiar.
I know, deja vu. I cannot believe that we're starting season 2.
No, you're excited. Tell Mark hi for me.
Will
Have
do.
fun.
Yeah, have a good day.
Bye.
Thanks, Mom. Mark.
Dave,
Good to see you again.
good to see you. Season 2 of Sustainability Series, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, awesome. So the house looks great from the outside, right? But we want to figure out if it's really efficient from the inside as well. So I brought in a home energy expert, so we're going to do an assessment
I'm a little
right,
nervous.
around the house.
Not gonna lie.
Don't be, let's go do it.
All right.
All right, Dave, this is David from the National Comfort Institute.
It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Dave.
All right, David's going to be our expert today, taking us through the whole home energy survey.
Okay, so energy survey. What steps do we need to take?
Okay, it's a bunch of standardized tests that you go through to really see how a home works.
Okay.
Homeowners usually do it for one of two reasons. One is they're looking to make improvements in their home and they're trying to figure out the wisest way to invest their dollars.
Okay.
The second is there's a problem they're looking to have solved. And the most common are like dust, uncontrollable humidity, high utility bills is one of the most common.
Yeah.
Big one.
And if you have high utility bills, it can come that you're using a lot of energy. And there's two main factors contributing to a lot of high energy bill. Do you know what they are?
Well, I would say number one is the building envelope. How it's built, how it's insulated, and what air is getting in or out.
Right. And then two, you want to look at your appliances, your mechanicals, making sure that you have high efficiency equipment and everything is running perfectly, right?
Okay.
But it's also about comfort.
It is, and one of the other things that we look at in an energy survey is uncomfortable rooms, hot and cold spots. Think of it as almost like we're solving a mystery. We're trying to figure out the culprit that's causing the problem.
So NCI on the case.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay.
So what we're doing is basically what you guys addressed earlier. We're going through, we're looking at the building, we're looking at the HVAC systems. Now, one good thing is since this home's been recently renovated, the HVAC system is brand new. It's tested out really good. You've got a brand new Daikin Fit system in here.
We love it.
So a lot of good there. Also the insulation, I was just doing some scans. The wall temperatures are actually very consistent. We've seen the same things upstairs. That's a great thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we walked in, you were playing with the imaging.
Yeah, so since I alluded to it, let me show you guys what this is. This is a thermal imaging camera. What it does is it allows us to see heat so we can find like insulation defects and things along that line. Just to give you an example of how it looks. There's nothing exciting if you look at these walls, which is a good thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a great thing. But let me give you an idea of what we look for. You'll actually be able to see an imprint of my hand up there.
Gosh.
So if you had like bad insulation or was a lack of insulation, you would see a different color on the wall, basically.
Yes, it's just like having X-ray vision to see what's going on in behind your walls.
Picks up heat or cool.
Or cool.
That's right.
So
And then you can
everything
pinpoint exactly your problem areas and then address the problem really easily, right?
Okay. So you run it across the wall, and as long as you have a consistent temperature, that things look good.
It's even better if it's close to the same temperature on your thermostat.
Jenny could find me anywhere with that thing.
Yeah, she could.
I'm excited to see how this house performs.
Yeah, well, one of the things we're going to look at is airflow. It's important to overall comfort, and you can either have too much or not enough. And before we do that, we're going to start with the toilet paper test.
Toilet paper. Interesting.
It's a simple test that we can use to visualize how a room's breathing or not.
And
So let's
everyone could do this test at home.
Everyone can do this test. So let's shut the door and see what happens.
Okay.
So we're going to test it.
That's really high tech.
I'm going to take, it is, isn't it? So we're going to take this, and if it blows out, then we know that this room is in a vacuum, it's inhaling. If it blows out, we know it's exhaling. So let's see what happens.
Okay. That's a bad thing.
Sticking right there.
Well,
looks
maybe,
like-
maybe not. So this is just a general test that lets us know. We need to also see, this is why we measure during a home energy survey. We're looking for a number less than 3 on this gauge.
Okay.
If it's less than 3, we're okay.
Okay.
So let's see.
I was wondering if there was some technology coming into it.
2.6.
Oh, that's great. So that's within the, that's the
And
right.
even the toilet paper fell, so something changed. We're good.
Oh, good job, Dave.
High tech, low tech. I don't know which one. I love it.
All the tech. So David, you did all the measurements right before we arrived.
I did. I tested everything. And good news, everything's exactly where it ought to be.
I was gonna say, this looks a lot more technical than toilet paper though.
It is. Of all the test instruments that go into a comfort survey, I brought a couple with me. One is an airflow capture hood. This actually measures air like we looked at in the previous test.
Okay.
So it's a companion test, and we also have a thermal image camera. Let me show you guys how this works and what I did. I actually took the hood and I placed it over supply registers and return vents. These are what push and pull air from the HVAC system. Now this one should have had around 250 CFM, and CFM is a technical term. Think of it as like boxes of air that's needed into a space to make it comfortable. You need that much in and out. This one needed 250. As we test, we got around 234 on this one.
I'll take that.
That's
like
close.
the 90th percentile.
It is.
Love it. Love
and
it.
The rest
Pass.
The rest of the house is just like that.
Okay.
So it's a good sign.
All right, well done. Well, thank you, David, for taking us through a home energy survey today.
You're welcome. Having an expert come in to be able to do testing, this is going to assure that they get the comfort that they expect, the efficiency, and also longevity of the equipment.
That's right, and we'll have a list of resources and tips to learn more on our website at sustainabilityseries.com.